Are we ready to go? Assuming you're not talking about the paved part.
We go cheap way.
No, I'm not putting millions on the paved.
Oh, God. That'd be smart.
Can I go now?
Yes, you are all set.
Okay, let's start the meeting. Any public comments? No public comments? Any lovely people online today? You gonna say that's no?
I just got back to my seat. No.
Roll call, that's a new one. Hey, we all here? Are you here? I'm here, Gal's here. Hey, sir. Roll call's good, we're all here. Go for approval of the minutes from the last meeting.
Make a motion.
No second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motions are approved, or the meetings are approved. Supervisor report, sir.
Alrighty. We've been occupied. As you see, I handed you some stuff. The first one that I wanted to go over is from Don Bates. It's the paper, okay. This is what we've come up with for the skate park and for the tennis court. Everything, he's got 1-2 coats. I would not do it, so we're doing 2 coats on it. What I would like to do, he did have the labor in there, along with them numbers is gonna be, for the skate park, it's 1,500 for labor. And for the tennis court is 2,500, because he's got to lay out the lines and all of that on that. So that's brings it up to $39.50 for the skate park and $63.50 for the tennis court.
Can you say it one more time? Sorry, 63
50,
for the tennis, and how much was the other one?
$39.50.
We're looking at 10-3.
We are, but what I would like to do, and I've talked to Danielle and I've talked to Don both, and I would like to do the tennis this year and plan on doing the skate park next year, just so we're not killing it all at one time.
Right.
But I don't want it to slide, because if we do just one and not the other, we'll definitely hear about it, so.
That's good. Then we'll just tell them we'll pay more taxes.
You are one of them. But anyhow, that's what I've come up with on that, and we do have the money in the park stuff right now, so.
How much concrete do we need to fix? Do we need to raise anything up or level it or anything?
That is power washing and just raising very little. That's not gonna be much to that. The painting should take care of it.
Okay.
There's no way to get it so all that water drains off without totally tearing that out, and because you would have to put a drain in, cut it out, so we're hoping that, and then we'll put some squeegees down there, so if they are down there playing when it's raining, then
I'm referring restraining.
because they're not going to. I
What's the word? So,
all we can do is try, Greg.
the issues with the squeegees, how sure are you sure they won't grow legs and walk away?
I am not sure they won't really walk away. That's why we're gonna buy cheaper.
I need squeegees.
I'm 100% positive they will grow.
I'm sure they will.
Way.
That are light.
Everything
right
else.
down.
Is there
Everything else does down there.
Is there any way of putting a lock on it and then giving the code out here that they would have?
I don't know
the
how,
code?
you lock it.
I'm just,
I don't know.
an idea.
You can do a cable and drill a hole through all the handles and cable it up with a pad with just a master key, and then we give them a key to it. I mean, we could do that.
We could do that. They're gonna cut the cable and walk off with it anyhow, but I mean, yes, I mean,
Would it be
if they
better
want it,
than-
they're gonna take it.
That's-
That's all there is to
If
it.
they want anything, they'll take anything. But at least that would help
The only
the
other,
kids from taking.
the only other thing we can do is put them up here somewhere, but if they're there on the weekends, then.
They're not gonna walk up here and get them. They're gonna use them as.
Right. So, I mean, we cross that bridge when we get to it, but, okay. I mean, yes, we can drill a hole and put a cable through it and see how long they last. I mean, they're pretty inexpensive, so if we can do it with only losing a couple of years, we'd be okay.
Right.
It seems like you'd lose less that way, at least possibly.
Right.
So the concrete stayed. Does it do anything for minimal cracking covering then, or we're just power washing it?
We are gonna power wash it, seal the cracks that's there, and then it'll get painted, the two coats. And, part of the cost of that is because it's the area it is, it's gotta have that fine silica grit in it, and yeah. So,
Now, how long does the paint usually last? I know it really depends on the foot traffic.
oh, right, I mean, that, we've never painted it.
Oh, we
so,
haven't?
No,
Oh, okay.
no. The only thing we've done is Don come in the 1 year and painted the lines for the pickleball. But,
Okay.
You might get 5, you might get 10.
yeah, I was
Really
gonna say, I
depends.
mean,
That's
Five-
25
five
years
is-
right now.
yeah.
5 is on a general, I mean,
But as traffic picks up and we start using it, I'm sure it'll wear faster. I mean, before it was three tennis players and dog runs, so.
Yeah. Okay.
But that's where I'm at with that.
You said that's already in your budget. We don't need to bring this up to the city council or anything. Or we'll tell
Right.
them.
I think we should bring it up just to let them know
Yeah.
that this is what our plan is, and so they know that we're working on the pickleball.
You just
stuff.
don't need approval for money. You already
Correct.
have it.
Correct.
Okay.
All of this stuff is stuff that Danielle and I have tried to put into the budgets, and I'm just giving you guys a heads up so you know what we're looking at. The next two are what I've come up with for flooring.
Yeah.
For City Hall, the library. Which includes the council chambers, the bathrooms, the hallways,
What do you know in the bathroom?
that laminate planking. It will go over top of what we have here. And we've already budgeted to do painting and stuff, so we're trying to make sure everything gets in a row so we can do kind of on a same time basis type thing.
Mhm.
So we'll do the painting just before July, and then the other stuff will come in after the budget kicks up. And it looks like right now, this UCF is gonna be our best bet. The other guy just gave a ton of options, and it was really expensive. Any way we looked at it, it was gonna be about 20 grand, so
Now, I'm assuming they're installing or we installing.
they're installing.
You don't want to go down that venture?
No, my knees wouldn't take that. We've done that before.
Well, you got young bucks, right?
One.
We got Olivia. We'll put her there. Come on.
But that's where I'm at on the flooring project that we're looking at.
Okay.
And other than that, it's just a rundown. We got wood chips for both parks. We got these ones kind of spread today. They kind of froze up a little bit on us. Surprise, surprise. But we're trying to get this park ready to go for the egg hunt here Sunday, so
Is Bates open?
no, no. We don't usually open the bathrooms till around the 1st of April, and we're kind of watching nighttime temperatures with this minute, so. We started cleaning up at the cemetery. We continued on with doing some roadside maintenance, trying to trim some trees up, and who's down Woodbury Road today, so.
Okay, yeah, I saw you guys just sitting there. It's like, what do you guys?
Always wait for the truck to get back so we can. go for it.
I was like, they're just sitting here. What are they doing?
Waiting for the truck to get back. If you'd have been 10 seconds sooner, you'd have seen us cutting dragging branches.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, you guys chipping them too, or you just hauling them off? to-
We just haul them.
Okay.
Abbott and Treat, I've got the fencing, the split rail fencing for that. We just haven't got it up yet, but I.
How much was that?
$1,100.
Or how much, what limit footage? I'm asking personally here. All right.
We counted, it was 58 posts and.
Wow, 58 posts?
Yeah, it was, or was it 58? No, I don't
No, that's
know.
long.
It's long. It runs that whole stretch from
I love
It's
speaking.
the back of that lot that we own, is that?
the
what-
side of the lot,
Side,
yeah,
between the house.
between James Shear and the property there.
Okay,
Because we're not worried about Bradenburg, so.
No, no. But if we don't have something there, then things tend to migrate over and. And the fences, the one that's there's probably been there 15 years and it's rotten out and falling down, so it was due to be replaced. And we had-
Don't make it my biggest.
No. I did get one application, well, I got 4 apps in, I hired one kid already for the summer help. I'm hoping to get a couple more before the season really picks up, but.
Okay.
Couple of them that applied didn't necessarily make it through background checks, so.
Solid.
High schoolers or no?
The one that I got was a homeschooler and he had just graduated in January, so.
Okay.
And the other ones were adults.
Gotcha.
And other than that, I will be getting with the golf course guy.
He's a jerk, watch him.
Yeah. But.
What do you need?
I'll be getting with you on doing a walkthrough on that, see what we gotta get.
Oh, the-
Wash
Yeah.
it,
the trail back there?
So,
If it gives you any trouble, just let me know.
just so, I just want you to know that it's still on my list, I just
Gotcha.
working on the budget stuff, our list has kind of been. Plus, every time we move forward, then we have to revert back to putting the snow plows on and.
Yes. That's always fun.
Get tired of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause you're so much bigger than him.
And other than that, I heard something about millings.
Okay, so amphitheater, we're just trying to figure out what else we can get down there. But we talked about it last year, millings right off, like almost right off the road. Cause I know you and I talked about it before. I don't see a reason that we need to pave that, but it's for the bands to park there, or we can get some food trucks parked in there. Just something over there to create more parking. I'm figured 3 or 4 inches of millions.
You're talking up here,
You get like landscape timbers to edge it out, so it doesn't go into the yard.
how far are you talking? We gotta look at that, because remember, when we keep applying for them grants, part of that was to put that ice rink there.
Right there?
Right,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Well, I mean, I would probably say 15 feet in, it wouldn't be that, just enough to get, one row of cars, it's not a whole lot.
So we think we're gonna get 2 food trucks.
okay,
And when we had the food trucks over here, people had to walk across the road. And Wendy, when she moved to the pavilion, her sales went up like a ton. Like, you wouldn't be surprised, but some of those people don't want to walk a long way to get their foods. And so going right past the food to go down.
I never would have guessed that when I
Okay.
walked to the parking lot.
So, so we want to place.
So where, are you looking to just like go off the parking lot that's there, or?
I'd almost go right off the road, just, I mean, almost straight across from here, and a little bit down.
All right, we'll have to walk over and look
Yeah,
at it
we can-
when we get a chance, because I want to keep them away from the sidewalk, so
There's a sidewalk.
right here.
Okay.
You don't want them driving across that sidewalk. It's
Okay.
not, because it's not 6 inches thick.
Oh. I'd have to beef that up a little bit.
I think we're open to your ideas.
Yeah, I mean, we can walk over there or something.
Yeah, just when you get a day, just swing down here. We'll
As long as it
walk
doesn't
over and
snow.
look at it. Yeah. Yeah, we have millings from doing road projects, so that's not a big deal. So
How much do you have?
enough to do that.
Yeah.
We don't, no, we don't have a ton, but we have enough to, because we use it for, like, that's what we did the parking lot out by the basketball court with.
Okay, yeah. Oh, we also want, look at the sunshade that we're talking about. No,
I've heard you guys talking about it, but I have got no information on it. so.
well, we're still trying to figure out pricing and what they're gonna look
Okay.
like and how to put them up. So when we look at the parking lot, we can look at, what we're thinking about for that
Okay.
too. Gail's gonna get an area. You said you're gonna go out there at some point and just tell me where we need to put it.
So I do feel like by the pictures and my experience and stuff, the place that we still have the biggest issue is between these 2 trees that are on this side and the back part of the.
Okay,
And so I think the idea was to hoist something that was not gonna be up there all the time, but when needed, a tarp type looking thing that we could put up there. And we talked to Angus from the Lake Lansing, and he kind of had put his thoughts in, and Greg and I, and we kind of looked at pictures of timing of when I seem to have the most issues with with them getting like direct sun. The trees are helping and they'll help more and more
Yeah,
as the years.
every year they.
But if we could come up with some idea of something that we could put up, you know what I'm saying, that's easy to hoist up there and take down. That was some of the suggestions that, and we also had thought about maybe seeing if we could make it like an arty type thing where maybe we could get kids to paint it so it looked pretty too, when we done it there. And so that was another idea that. had been going around.
Like a canvas kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that like we get it can roll up or we don't want to have to take it up and down every time, but something that, you know, get two posts in. And then either take it out there and run it up like a flag or have them.
Do they
Thing at the
have it at
top.
Lake Lansing?
They have all those trees. So I think really the time frame that we're looking at having the most issue is like July, August.
Right.
We're not year round having an issue, but we're
Right.
still having, you know,
I'll look one through. Like, I'd just like to see what one looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't have, you know, does it have wind slits in it or?
Right, yeah,
Otherwise, it's just a big sail.
right. And we gotta have structure for them too, so. All right, what else am I forgetting? What you got?
Nothing.
Um. You guys haven't spread the mulch or the wood chips at base and everything?
No, not yet. We was more concentrating this, well, we was concentrate this week down here because we wanted to move them last week, but well,
Hard.
Thursday and
Snow.
Friday kind of took preferences a different way.
So. All right, anything else?
Just this, that I need your signature on while you're.
You want on vacation again?
I am.
No. It's not April 15th. We can't go on vacation yet.
I'm not until May.
Oh, okay. All right. Nothing else going on? Nothing from public? We are adjourned. Pretty good, Kathy.